morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what part of the earth you are connecting from, but at this hour, I want to welcome you this morning in my own part of the world. I'm broadcasting from Nigeria. This is Okonji Christopher Television. It's my pleasure to be with you at this time and at this hour. I want to say I'm highly elated to be with you at this hour of the day. It's morning, and actually, I took time out to go do some jogging. Today I'll be talking about health is wealth. It is said that a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. It's a nation that is healthy is a nation that its population, I mean, of the youths are productive. You understand what I mean? They are actively involved in the production and the well-being of the running of the country. A country that is not wealthy, that is sick, I mean, the economy is bad. That's why they say a healthy nation is a wealthy people. A wealthy nation, a wealthy people is a wealthy people. Hey, hello, how are you? How are you? Hi, bro. How are you doing? I'm happy to have you. What part of the earth are you connecting from? Please, can you give me a thumb up? I'm happy to be with you at this hour. Give me a like this live stream, and also subscribe. Make sure you subscribe as you come this morning. I don't know what part of the world you are connecting from. What part of the earth are you connecting from, bro? You forgotten me? No. I can't forget you. How can I? Oh, Muhazai. How are you doing? From India. You are from India. It's good to connect with you this morning. What time is it in India right now? Can you remind me? I'm up live this morning. What time is it in India? Can you let me know? Here is just about after 10, some minutes after 10 o'clock in the morning. And I went out to do some jogging. So what time is it in India? Let me know. Okay, 3:10 p.m. My God, you people are far ahead of us in time. 3:10 p.m. That is lovely. I like that. Okay. What are you doing today? Well, I just went out, normally my usual outing. You have not liked, please like my live stream. Can you like my live stream? Like it. Please like my live stream. I thought you forgot me. No, I can't forget you. Mohazai. Okay, can you like my live stream? Thank you for liking. I can't forget you in a jiffy. You are my brother. A brother in need is a brother indeed. How can I forget you? Thank you for liking my live stream. Thank you for liking my live stream. I'm better. How is your sister? How is she doing? Is it Disha now? Disha is her name, right? I don't know if I can remember very well. I know Disha is her name. How is Disha doing? Please, if I'm wrong, correct me. If I'm wrong, correct me. How is she doing? I hope she's doing well. And how is everybody in your home? How is India? How's your family? And how are you planning for the holidays that you're going to be going out with your family? I hope you guys are going to be having a swell time. You're going to be having good time. You are planning. Well, planning is very, very important as you go out, and I know you're going to have good time. Okay, what are you saying? Let me hear you again. No, I can't forget you. Yes, she's in college. Okay, she's in college. That's very good. I like that. Well, this morning I came out. Usually Saturdays I go out for exercise. I go to the gym, and I'm just coming from the gym. I decide to chat with you. I know you are going to come up. Each time I'm live, you are there. You are just there, my brother. You are my brother. So I say, let me come and have some chat with you. So how are you doing today? Muhasai, how are you doing? Oh, that is why you have big muscle. Yeah. You are just particular about my muscles. Forget about it. Forget about my muscles. Muscles are good anyway. It's very good. Well, it keeps you alive. When you have muscles are what shows that you are alive. It's a privilege to be alive. If you're alive, you thank God for life. Many people started this year with us. They are no longer alive. We're not mocking them. They have died. I hope you are grateful for the gift of life. I hope you are grateful for the gift of life. Okay, I'm good today, but what? My tuition is on 5:30 p.m. Okay, that's good. Oh, my wife is even connected. Thank you, Hard Talk Zone with Tina Okonji. I appreciate it. The weather is so good here. I must confess, the weather is good. The picture quality is good here. I'm under the tree, and I'm having some fun here. Good time. It's really having good time with the people here, and I'm highly elated to be live this hour. Please, if you are connecting, make sure you like the live stream. Can you like my live stream? Yes, I liked. Each time you come in, please like my live stream. I'm happy to be here this morning, and we're going to have a good time together, I believe. Muhazai, tell me how how is your weekend going to be? Today's Saturday. Let's talk a little bit before we chat. How are you spending your Saturday today? Tell me, let me know. Okay. My wife is greeting you. Muhasai, she sends her love. She said, how are you doing? My wife is sending her love. I went to sport. Maybe some other time we'll be live. She's greeting you. Okay. Hi, true Tina Mam. Yeah, Tina Mam. She's still Hard Talk Zone with Tina Okonji. Channel. She's the chief CEO of Hard Talk Zone. She's a relationship doctor, and she's a counselor. I'm telling you, she talks about relationship, and she's very good at it. I'm telling you, you come across her, you're gonna have a good time with her. She's a good counselor. I am not a counselor. I'm more of an humanitarian side. I look at the life of people. I'm more interested in humanity. And the other side of it. But she's more of a relationship doctor, so she can counsel you. Moasa, you're not married, right? You're not married. You're in school. So rely on her. Go check her channel, Hard Talk Zone with Tina Okonji, and I'm telling you are going to have some good time with her. Thanks, Mahat. Thanks for coming often to join up. Yeah, she's thanking you. My wife is thanking you for always being there. You have always been there. Well, once again, I welcome you. Well, this morning I decided to talk on health. It is said that health is wealth, and a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. A nation that is sick, you will know. It's not when we say a nation is sick, you look at the economy of that nation. Okay, I'll be glad if your wife joined the live. Okay, live someday, live on video. Okay, well, she's not here now. I'm not at home. I went. She didn't go with me to the gym today, so I went alone, and I decided to find some good space to have life. So where I am right now, so so beautiful, fine scenery. I'm under a shade of a tree, and it's beautiful. My wife will join some other time. I look forward to her joining. Maybe if I go home in the evening, we can pair up and do a live stream. And I'm telling you, the network is so powerful. Oh my God, the network is good. The network is good. Okay, we will come together to do live on Monday. Okay, yeah. She's promising that on Monday we will do live together. So Moasai, today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. She's very busy. She's a very busy person. Very busy person. She's on YouTube. She's in TikTok. So she's always doing live, trying to build a community. But I sure promise you that we're going to be pairing together on Monday, like she said. So look forward to Monday, so that we can pair together and do live, so that you can invite your community. You told me you have gotten 26 people. Am I right, Muhasai? Okay, yeah. Okay, man. Excited. You have gotten me 26 people. You said. I'm here to see them. When are you bringing them? My network is good today. I must confess, the network is good. Super. So when are you bringing my people? It's not fluctuating. When are you bringing the people you have brought for me? I look forward to it. I'm telling you with all my heart. Okay, when are you bringing them? Okay, I appreciate you. Okay, my wife is appreciating you and looking forward to meet you on Monday. So we are going to see on a Monday. What? Let me go straight to what I have to talk about today. See, when you want to know a healthy nation, is in the quality of the rulership in that country. And the quality of the rulership of that country can rightly be reflected in the economy of the country. Thank you for liking the live stream. So I say a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. So when you see a nation that is healthy, it's telling you that the people are not sick. The population of that country is, I mean, is healthy, and they are a productive sector. A nation can be not be healthy when the economy is not managed, just like in my country right now, Nigeria. Let me come down to my country, Nigeria. You see, our economy is battered. It's not that we are not rich. We have all the resources. Nigeria is blessed in both human and natural resources. Okay, what are you saying? Let me take a detour. Bye. I am going to football. Oh, Mwaza, you are leaving me. Are you going now? Oh, I will miss you. Oh my God. Bye. I'm going to football classes. Okay, you're going to football classes. See you soon. Okay, we'll see you in the evening. Okay. See you, Muhasai. Okay. See you, Muhasai. I hope to see you in the evening. Let's hook up in the evening. We'll talk some more. So I'm talking about a healthy nation. Nation is a wealthy nation. When you see a country that is healthy, it's not just in their physical fitness. I'm looking at the other aspect of health right now. Health is wealth. A healthy nation cannot just be seen alone in the physical appearance of the people. You know, about 80% of a country is made up of youths. 80% of a country is made up of youths. And if you see, the youths are the productive sector or the productive aspect of every country's economy. Right now, we can draw the conclusion looking at it from this point of view. Who is a youth? Youth is not age. I am 58. Age does not determine whether you are a youth or not. Youthfulness is your disposition about life. You understand what I mean? How do you look at life? How do you see life? So you could be 50 and you are cutting away from what the trend of event of what's going on in your world. People automatically label you as an old man. You understand what I mean? So you could be 100 years, but you could be youthful in your heart. So youthfulness is a disposition of the heart. Like I'm talking to you right now, I like mixing up with young people. I'm that school of thought that you are not old until you call yourself an old man. You see, so your disposition, I'm talking about your youthfulness. Is a mindset. Youthfulness is a mindset. So age has nothing to do. So as long as you can relate with your environment, when I mean environment, relate with all kinds of people that you meet. But by the time you cut yourself away from the system, when I mean system, don't misunderstand me, not the bad system of the world. Trying to relate with people. Don't just relate your age grade alone, but relate with like a child, not a child, but be like a child. So when you act like a child, then you are a youth. You are youthful in your disposition and your heart. So I'm talking about health world. So the majority of, the people makes up the economy of every nation is the youths. Those people that they are ready to move on with the trend of what's happening in that country. So Nigeria right now, let me use as an example right now. Our country is suffering because we have old men that are ruling us. They don't have a mindset of youths in mind. So when you look at it, our economy is sick. An old man is thinking about himself, but a youth is thinking of how to affect the society. I'm going somewhere. So when you are youthful in your disposition and your heart and your mindset, you want to affect your world. But a man that is not youthful in his disposition and mindset thinks about himself. You understand what I mean? So you see, it's a problem that we have in my country, Nigeria. That's why you see the economy of our is suffering. The economy of Nigeria is suffering. The economy of this country is not healthy. The people of Nigeria are suffering. They are going through, economic strangulation. There's so much, that is going on right now. That's not what I'm actually looking at right now. That's not my major focus, but it's one area I'm looking at. Health is wealth. So if our economy is suffering, the people are not wealthy. We are a country that we are blessed in both human and natural resources, but we are still suffering because our economy is not healthy. The people ruling us are not healthy, in their mindset and in their disposition. But actually, that's not where I'm coming from, actually. That's not what I want to look at, but I'm looking at what I'm discussing this morning in a different perspective. What I have in mind this morning, that I went for sports, and here am I, just, having fun with you, wherever part of the world you're connecting from. Make sure you like the live stream. I'm here because of you, and I'm just here to let you know that a healthy, I mean, physical exercise profit little. I think that's the word. Physical exercise profit little, but it's a spiritual exercise that profited all. So it is advisable as an adult, mostly an adult, because as we age, our body also ages. So it is advisable, as you age, go do one form of exercise to keep your body, soul, and spirit together. So that's why the Bible says physical exercise, even the Bible advises that we should exercise. So who are you not to exercise? The Bible says bodily exercise profited little, but spiritual exercise is all. So I'm just talking about the essence of going out there to, to exercise. Have an exercise. Okay, who is there? Have an exercise. Mosiah, yes. Bye. Okay. Hard Talk Zone. Thank you for linking up my Hard Talk Zone. So bodily exercise, I'm with you. Thank you very much, my love. Bodily exercise, I hope I'm flowing well. Am I flowing well? Is my picture quality good? Let me know. Is my picture quality good? Where I'm the tree, is it good? Oh, no network. You can't see me, there's no network, but there's network here. I'm clear. My network here is so good. I'm telling you, my network here is good. But are you seeing me? There's no network there, but my network here is clear. So whatever part of the earth you are connecting from, I'm having a very good network here. For the first time, the network is good. Very, very good. So talking about exercise, it's one aspect of our life that we should not neglect. Okay, I can't hear. Okay, you can't hear me? You can't hear me, sorry. But can you hear me now? How am I faring? Can you hear me? I added the volume. Can you hear me? But the network here is so good. Can you hear me now? Thank you, Hard Talk Zone. Can you hear me? And can you see me? Well, the picture quality here is so good. And so I'm talking about exercise. The Bible actually tells us that bodily exercise profited little, but spiritual exercise profited all. So you see, our body is just like a car. You see, our body is just like a car. If you own a car, you know what I'm saying. Once in a while, you take your car for service, and so you change the oil so that every part of the car can come alive again. You don't use stale oil to keep running your car. So once in a while, you go to the mechanics to change your oil. Some parts are running out, you need to feed them back. That is how the human body is. So if you don't service it, you don't exercise it, what happens when you don't change your oil in your car? It eats more fuel, it doesn't run faster. You understand what I mean? So that's what, so you see, it's deteriorating. That's how the human body is. When you don't exercise it, fatigue comes in. And what happens? some part of your body begins to relax in, they begin to kick in, you know. Your body doesn't move well. So when you exercise your body, you release hormones. It makes your metabolism level to be free. You see, when you service your car, it runs faster. You change oil, everything begins to, move again like normal. But that is the same thing with the human body. You must exercise it to stay alive. So I'm saying this because why? You see all sorts of ailments. It's in our world today, strange ailments. You see young people falling down and dying, and you don't know why. I've seen young people, you just hear they wake up and they fall down and die. It's not something good to write home about. You begin to wonder, how did this happen? So when you don't exercise this body, obesity sets in, and before you know it, your body begins to die. You know, this body dies. If you don't take care of it, it dies. If you don't manage it well, you know, you watch what you eat, and as you eat, you burn the fats. When obesity sets in, you can't control it. I've heard people these days, a lot of people that are here die of cardiac arrest. I've just seen in the social media about 5, wrestlers that I've heard, I can name. Like recently, Hulk Hogan just died. He died of cardiac arrest. The Ultimate Warrior died of cardiac arrest. There's about 5 of them that I know. If you look at them, all died of cardiac arrest because why? Too much fats. Though they exercise, because why? They're putting so much strain on their heart. They pump their muscles. Not allowing it to relax, cardiac arrest. What I'm saying is that obesity makes, fats grow in your heart, because you don't exercise. Before you know it, you just hear that man fell down and died, cardiac arrest. Your heart stop beating. What makes a human being is the heart is beating. Let me tell you a story. I have a friend many years ago that, a very close friend that had an accident. He was going on traveling to go and pick his girlfriend, and he picked her he had an accident. I just want to tell you a scenario that you see, the whole part of your body can be broken, but once your heart is beating, you are alive. This brother is a friend, went to pick his girlfriend. Those days when I was living in Jos. He is living in Bauchi. He went to pick his girlfriend in Jos at the airport, bringing her to Bauchi to join him for the weekend. So he went back to, she came to Bauchi to spend the time with him. So he was taking her back to Jos airport because there's no airport in Bauchi. He was taking her to Jos so that she can fly back to Lagos. She came from Lagos. So on his way driving to Jos, he had an accident. No, he has dropped her in Jos. He was coming back. So on his way, he had a fatal accident. It was a serious fatal accident. We learned that every part of him was broken. 2 arms was broken, 2 legs was broken. But thank God, when they took him to the hospital, they thought he was dead because he was broken on all sides. So they actually wanted to throw him in mortuary, and somebody now realized that they thought his heart is beating. So what am I trying to say here? You see, you can be broken on all sides, but once your heart is still beating, you are alive. What makes a human being is the heart. The heart is the nucleus of the human physique. The heart is still beating, and that's what is alive. So you see, when you have accumulated so much fat, you have obesity, fat grows around your heart, and it will not allow your heart to beat very well. And we have seen people that die through these processes. So what we're saying is that being obese is not the best. It is good to have bodily exercise because it profits you more. You are more, you are more alive when you exercise. Your body frame is alive. Every part of you is alive. You function very well. And one part of exercise that they say that is so good, that is even more better than people that go to gym. It's good to go to the gym. I go to the gym, but most of the time I do road walk. I'd walk. Walking is what I do. Let's say when you walk, the whole of your body is involved in the exercise. When you walk often, it's more of a lively exercise than we going to the gym to do all the other exercises. We're not saying it's not good, but walking keeps you alive, because walking, the whole of your being is involved in the exercise. Just walking. Some people don't do it. There are some people that live their life from office to home, from AC to AC. You are not exercising this body. You eat, you don't have respect for the body. I'm telling you, your body can just, deteriorate. So to keep yourself alive, you need bodily exercise. That's what the Bible says, bodily exercise profited little, but spiritual, I will come to that aspect of it. I'm still looking at the bodily exercise. So when you exercise, your body is what carries your earth, is your earth suit. So you need to take care of it. You see, man is a tripartite being. You are a soul, you are a spirit, and you live in a body. And every aspect of you need to be exercised. Yeah, every aspect, I'll prove it to you. Every aspect of you need to be exercised. You need to eat food to stay alive. If you don't eat, you will die. Your body needs food. So you need to exercise it by eating food. And as you eat, your body is what carries you to fulfill the mandate of God on earth. See, your body is what carries your soul. Your body is what carries your spirit. You are a soul, you are a body, and you are a soul, you are a spirit. So your body needs to be exercised. Your body needs to be exercised. Your body needs to be exercised for you to stay alive also. Your spirit needs to be exercised. Your spirit is what relates with God. Your spirit man, because you are a spirit, you live in a body. So your spirit is what relates with God. God relates with you, your spirit. So that aspect of you needs to be exercised. I'm looking at the three aspects now. Man is a tripartite being. You are a soul, you are a spirit, you live in a body. All these aspects need to be exercised for you to be a complete man on the earth. So some people only major on exercising their body. Every day you see them in the gym. Every day they are in the gym. I'm telling you, morning, afternoon, evening, it's good. But the Bible said that profited you little. What about your spiritual life? Your spiritual life needs to be exercised. Your spiritual life is what connects to your Creator. You are a spirit being, and you have to relate with a spirit being called God for you to be alive on the earth. Remember, it is in Him we live and have our being and find expression to life. In Him we live and find our being and in Him we live and have our being and find expression on the earth. You cannot have expression on the earth without God. You could be alive, but you are cut off from the source of life. So it's good to be connected to God, as a human being, for you to stay alive. So spiritual exercise. So how do you connect to your Creator? You need to have a fellowship with Him, a koinonia. How do you connect? I did some live some time ago. I was talking about praise and worship. One of the ways you can link up with God is in praise and worship. I did a live to put a demarcation or put a clarity in our youths of today. We don't really understand what it is, praise and worship is. Some people just think that, I started by defining what music is. You see, music is an expression of the heart. It's an expression on an idea, of a mind. Music is, of a mind. Music is not fast song or slow song. It's the expression of your mind. What you carry in your mind, you want people to hear it. So you have a message. So the music is not a fast song, it's not a slow song. People dance and dance to the beats, the rhythm, but the rhythm is not the music is the message, is the expression of the mind. People confuse it. So in church today, When you talk about praise and worship, people just think about slow song and fast song. No, praise I mean, is the expression of your heart to God, of His, of an admiration of His creation. When you look at the earth, the way it is created, the way it is moving, you give God praise without even singing one song. It's the expression of your heart through, what you can see that God has created. Even just you, looking at yourself, you're a machine. Finding the expression of the earth, the way you walk the surface of the earth, the way you have you walk and express yourself on the earth, looking at that, somebody created you. You understand? You know that. So praise and worship. Praise and worship is not slow song and fast song. Is the worship is the admiration, praise is the admiration that you have of God, of His creation, and what He has done in your life. You praise Him for it. Worship is your love and your koinonia with God. When you worship God, you are telling Him that the relationship is deep, is deeper. So one of the ways you can actually, relate with God, have spiritual exercise, is through praise and worship. God needs to be praised. God needs to be worshipped. God is the creator of the heavens and the earth. And one thing God wants from us is to praise Him and to worship Him. So that's just spiritual exercise is very hard. How do you come to God? How do you praise? How do you relate with God through your spirit? Through praise and worship, through prayers. Some people don't have that culture of prayers. You must pray to God. You must fellowship with God. One of the ways you can come to God is prayers. How do you commune with Him? You are on the earth. You exercise every day, daily, but you forget to exercise your spirit. How fervent are you in the spirit? Your fervency in the spirit determines, your level of creativity on the earth. So we must be fervent in spirit. We must exercise our spirit daily with our Creator. God is waiting for us. The reason why God created us is for fellowship. If you understand that, you will know the reason why you are on earth. Fellowship and for you to fulfill your mandate. You are created for such a time like this. I'm telling you, whoever is there, I'm waiting for you to come live stream. If you are here at this hour, I want to say welcome. Please come live with me. Give me a like the live stream, give me a thumb up, and I want you to also subscribe. I'm here for you, please, at this hour and at this time, so that we can talk. I'm talking about health is wealth. Looking at it from different perspectives. Physical health, physical exercise, profited little, but spiritual exercise is what I'm emphasizing on. How do you relate with your Father? Through praise and worship. So you must praise and worship God. You must pray to Him. When you pray, you are communing with your Father. When you pray and commune with God, you have a better understanding of where you are going in life. Life is meant to be enjoyed when you know the purpose, why you are created on the surface of the earth. So life is a mystery and an illusion when you don't know the reason why you were created. Some people don't know the reason why they're on earth. So life becomes an illusion, a mirage. A mirage is, when you're walking on the street from a far distance, you can see as if there's water on the ground. When you are walking on a tarred road and you look from a distance, from a far distance, you look as if there's water on the street. But as you come more closer, you approach, that mirage disappears. So life becomes a mirage when you don't know the reason and the purpose why you are created. Life is created for a purpose. God did not create us to occupy space. There's a reason for your being created. If you have not discovered that, discover it from the mouth of God. I'll take you to the book of, is it Mark 11 right now? Mark 11:28, I think so. It says, go into the world and make disciples. That's the Great Commission. So that you see, everyone is called into that calling. Go ye into the world. When Jesus was departing the earth, so we all are saddled with the responsibility. Affecting our world for Jesus. That was why God created work. I dream here to put a demarcation or put an understanding that God did not institute work, WORK, as a form of punishment for man, as some would look at it to be. No. So God stipulated, said it, they say, anyone that will not work will not eat. Thank you for joining me. Anyone that will not work will not eat. So you are designed to work. Work is not a punishment, but you are designed to work. As you work, you begin to, assess the harvest. But anyone that will not work is not expected to eat. So your working is what gives you productivity. And as you work, you exercise your body, you exercise your mind. And as you relate with God, you exercise your spirit. So I'm bringing a balance to it right now. So exercise is very, very important, spiritual and physical. Exercise. We need to daily, put that in our minds so that we can live. If you don't exercise your body will soon die. If you don't exercise your spirit, you'll be cut off from God. When you don't exercise your soul, which is your mind, you will be cut off of knowledge. And it is said that the Bible says that my people perish for lack of knowledge. Anything that you don't have in knowledge will you off. You become a servant to it. People perish for lack of knowledge. My people perish for lack of knowledge. So when you're not informed your environment, you live in ignorance. And it's said that ignorance is a disease. Ignorance is not that you don't have knowledge. Let's look at the real aspect of what ignorance is. Ignorance is not that you don't have knowledge, but you don't have adequate knowledge. Or you have knowledge, you are not using it. So ignorance is in two aspects. Ignorance is that you don't have knowledge, one aspect. So if you don't have knowledge, you are limited. And ignorance again is that you have knowledge, but you are not using it. You don't have knowledge, you are limited. And ignorance again is that you have knowledge, but you are not using it. The knowledge that you have and you don't put to use. You know that this thing can kill you. Have a knowledge of it, but you still decide to walk in ignorance. It's just like they say bodily exercise profited little, and you don't exercise at all. And spiritual exercise profited much, and you don't exercise yourself spiritually and physically. So what happens? You will die. We've seen people die like that. You see, intelligent minds, you know that intelligent minds can easily be swayed. Yeah. You can be intelligent, and again, you are ignorant. You can be intelligent, but you're not wise. Being wise is applying wisdom in everything you do in life. Applying wisdom. At times, even when you know you are wise, play the fool. Some people can come and play on intelligence. Don't act as if you know it. Play the fool with them. Play the folly. So being intelligent, using wisdom might look foolish. But you have to apply wisdom in everything you do on earth. That's what the Bible says. Wisdom is profitable to direct. So you have to use wisdom. Apply wisdom in every aspect of your life that you might live. Long. The Bible says, in all you're getting, get understanding, but get wisdom. Say, wisdom is profitable to direct. So once again, I encourage you that physical exercise profited little, but spiritual exercise profited all. How is your spiritual life? Remember, it's the Bible that said it, not me. It said physical exercise profited little, but spiritual exercise, profited all. So which means God expects us to be spiritually minded as well as he wants us to be physically minded. The body is your exude, it's carrying your soul and your spirit. It needs to be exercised. It needs to be nurtured. It needs to be taken care of. So every aspect of your being needs to be taken care of. Or if not so, you'll soon pack up. God is expecting us, to be alive. If you are not alive, you can't do the work. You can't do the work of God that God has called you. Remember, I said everyone is called. The Great Commission said, go ye into the world and make disciples. Everyone on the earth is called. So no one has an excuse. Once you grace the earth, know the reason and the purpose why God has put you on the earth, you will walk in the fullness of it. You will not walk in ignorance. The Bible said, at the time of ignorance, God overlooks. But now that you know that you are called, walk in that area of call. Exercise your gifting. God called you and gave you giftings and graced you. Your grace is not my grace. My grace is not your grace. You see, some people are graced in some certain aspect of life. And you see them, they can easily function in that aspect. It is because they are graced. So use your grace for the for the good of humanity, for the profit of all, not for yourself alone. Anything God gives you is not for you, but it's to blend, to be a blessing to humanity. So let me take a detour back again to physical health right now. I told you I'm just coming from exercise, and on every Saturday I go walking. I go to the gym. Most of the things I do is that I do walking. I walk to keep my body, soul, and spirit together. It's very, very important. So this body that carries you on the earth will soon pack up. I'm going somewhere where I'm saying this. If you don't exercise the body, which God has given you, which is your earth suit, that carries your soul and your spirit, it will pack up, and it will also deter you from fulfilling destiny. Because the most important thing is that all these aspects must be taken care of. So every Saturday I go walking to keep my soul, my spirit, and my body together. So it's very, very important. So I'm going to talk on this aspect right now. Some people that don't exercise, you see, in some families, there's some family that there's some certain disease. I think it will be by the devil that has said at a certain age of your life, some ailment will show up. It could be hereditary. I've seen some family, when they get to the age of 60, they begin to have arthritis. Arthritis is something that affects your bones. You can't walk. Thank God for physical health. But I think such things can be handled if such people exercise often. Yeah, some things can be handled, I believe. That's why physical exercise is very important. I'm looking at this aspect. Some people in their family lineage, when they get to an age of 60, arthritis comes in, they can't walk very well. I've seen cases like that. But so I've also learned. Also that prostrate. One of the causes of prostrate also is that when you don't do exercise often, so just sit down in one place can also, lead to prostate cancer also, because you are not flexing the part of your body. Sitting down too much. There's some people that don't exercise at all. They are not used to it. They are used to sitting down in one place, and they say when you sit for some time, make sure you stand. I'm used to that. When you sit, don't just relax all your life. Don't relax the frame of your body in one place. When you sit for some time, you stand up. Exercise. It's also exercise. Be used to make sure that your body is moving at all time. So when you cage your body in one place, you are killing it. Make sure the body is flexible. Can you see my flexibility? I will do something now that will shock you. Look at this. Do you see where I do my hand? Can you see it? Can you see? Not everybody can do it. I'm very flexible. If you can see me, I do this. This is physical exercise. That's to tell you how flexible my body is. If I stand, you see it. Did you see it? I can turn my hands to the back. Not everybody can do it. That's physical exercise. I have flexibility. So it's something I've been doing for years. So, I can just stand and I can be flexible. That's the flexibility of your body. So your body mechanism must be alive. So like I was saying, I say if you are not used to doing exercise, you are prone to have prostrate. Like I was saying, I said in some also it is said that it is noticeable that they have arthritis when they get to a certain age, but you can beat it spiritually, physically. Not just there must be a balance. It's not just spiritual aspect. Praying, I will not have it. Okay, it can happen if you pray, but also you need that physical aspect. Exercise. Exercise is very important. I've had, look, just like in my family also, they get to a certain age, they begin to feel this leg pain. My father is still alive. He's about 85, 6 now. He has this problem with the leg. Before he could die at 94, he had that problem of leg also. They always talk about they can't carry their legs. But I tell myself, I curse it. I say, I will never have leg pain. And so I'm dealing with it spiritually and also physically. I go for exercise. I take this walk. When you don't walk, you sit down. I sit down, sitting down, I mean, in one place for too long. It kills you. You sit down and you don't take a walk. You don't exercise your muscles. It kills you. So that's why you see physical exercise and also spiritual exercise. So everything is applying wisdom in everything we do. In everything that we must do in life, we must apply wisdom. Wisdom is profitable to direct. So in every aspect of your life, wisdom is needed to live on this earth. No one lives on this earth without wisdom. If not so, you just fizzle away. So wisdom is profitable to direct, and we must use it so that we can stay alive. Bodily exercise profited little, but spiritual exercise profited all. So I'm encouraging us today to not to make light, take light our body. Is a temple of the Bible says our body is the temple of God. And don't defy it. And it's not only don't you just defy it, but keep it alive. And one of the ways you can keep it alive is exercise. So you must exercise this body to stay alive. If not so, this body that carries you at your earth suit will pack up and you will not fulfill destiny. It's a balance right now for you to understand that, you have a responsibility. God has given you life, and that life He has given to you, you have to, do all you can to keep it. God will not come and do it for you. He has given you life, and He has given you what it takes to sustain it. You see, God gave you life and gave you resources, brain life, and gave you resources, brain on how to make wealth to take care of yourself. You don't expect God to come and till the soil for you. No, you till the soil and get what you want. When you get, you want to eat, you prepare food, and you don't expect God to come and put food in your mouth. He has given you hands. Wisdom tells you that you use your hands to first life. And He expects us to do all that we can to keep ourselves alive, keep ourselves going, so that we can be fit, physically fit and spiritually fit. To do the work of the kingdom. The Bible says doing the work of the kingdom. We need to do the work of the kingdom. So today I'm putting a balance that physical exercise profited little, but spiritual exercise profited all. So in every aspect of life, we must be complete. You must be complete physically, you must be complete spiritually to fulfill mandate. Mandate is calling you. God is calling you to fulfill your mandate. God will not fulfill it for you. He has given you all it takes. So you have to go out there to make sure, that you fulfill your mandate, so that the earth can give you a thumb up. When you are physically fit and you are spiritually fit, you can fulfill mandate. You can fulfill this life that God has given to you. It's not the will of God that any man should die. It's not the will of God that any man should perish, but we should come to the full knowledge of why we are created on the earth. There's a full knowledge. Coming to the full knowledge of why we are created is doing the right thing. Doing the right thing is staying healthy. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. If you're not healthy, you can make all the money in the whole world and you still be living as a poor man. Remember what the Bible said in 3 John 2. Say, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. So I have to explain this here in 3 John 2. You say, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. When people hear about prosperity, what comes to their mind is just readily money. No, money is one aspect, but it's not the totality of prosperity. Prosperity is that your soul, your body, and you have money. It's intact. Every part of you is prospering. As you have money in your pocket, you are in good health and you are prospering. Prosperity is all about, it's all encompassing. I've seen people that have money but they don't have health. I learned about a man before he died, he had money, but he's a poor man. I would call him a poor man. He's spending, millions of naira buying drugs. He's eating drugs. It's not the will of God. So I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. And you are taking drugs, you're not living in prosperity. You are a poor man. God expects you to have money and you have good health. When you have good health, you enjoy it. Even generations coming after you, we enjoy the wealth. What is it having the wealth when you don't have good health? You are using money to buy drugs. That is poverty. You say, I wish above all things that you be in health. I wish above all that you prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. Prosperity is all encompassing in your soul, your body, and your spirit. You are prospering. So staying healthy is very good. So if you see yourself healthy, thank God for it. Being healthy is a gift. Being healthy is also depends on how you live. So having life is a gift of life. A gift of life. When you have a gift of life, just thank God. For you to be alive is a privilege. It's a privilege. I just heard about yesterday. I heard about a brother that just died. A man in his 53, looking very healthy and everything, eating well, but went through minor surgery and couldn't make it. So when you look, so being alive is one aspect of life. Being healthy is another aspect of life. You live and not healthy. You live and not healthy. It's tantamount to as if you are not alive. So what is the need when you are alive, you are not healthy? So it's the will of God that you prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. That's the will of God for you. So I promise, I pray that you have that good health that God is talking about, that prosperity that God is talking about in 3 John 2, because that's the will of God life. Be healthy and prospering. You're not using your money to buy drugs. You're not buying drugs to take care of your life. You are prospering and your soul is prospering. You are doing well. Everything about you is going well according to the will of God. You are enjoying life. That's when they say you are enjoying life. It's the will of God. That's the will of God for every believer, everyone called of God. Even if you see an unbeliever everyone called of God. Even if you see an unbeliever having a healthy life, but they are cut off from God. What about you that have a relationship with God? You need to enjoy life and be in good health. So remember, staying healthy is wealthy. Staying healthy is wealth. Staying healthy is wealth. You see, the most important thing in life is you having a good health. And that's what God has promised us. So one thing I want you to know again is that, spiritual exercise, physical exercise profited little, but physical exercise profited little, but spiritual exercise profited all. But it's the will of God that will prosper in all aspects of life, both in your physical aspect and in your spiritual aspect. You must prosper. That is the will of God for every believer, everyone called of God. So I wish you that. Stay connected, stay alive. See you later.